If you're the type of person who suddenly forgets your screen lock and tries to enter recovery mode but can't access it, or if the option to format or wipe data isn't available, this guide is exclusively for phones that allow access to recovery mode. Today, we'll explain the easy and correct way to recover your phone. If you can't access recovery mode, as you can see, you can't even lower notifications. These devices are fully updated, but if you recently changed your screen lock to a more complex one and then forgot it, don't worry, in this video tutorial, we'll explain everything step by step. First, we'll go to our PC. Let's start this video tutorial because it works via PC. When we're on our PC, I always recommend going to our antivirus software and disabling it temporarily. We're going to disable it. Click here on Protection. Then click on Manage, and then this first option, Real-Time, is the one we're going to disable. After we disable it, we'll go to our browser. Here, in our browser, we're going to explain everything step by step, because we're going to use a tool that we'll explain where you can find. You're going to go to the Google browser. It has to be Google so it appears quickly. You're going to type exactly as it appears here on the screen. Type it here exactly as it appears, and then you're going to scroll down here, click on it. And then what you're going to do is scroll down to the last options. You're going to scroll down to the last options, click on See More or Load More. Then you're going to keep scrolling down and click on Load More or See More again. Here you'll find this entry that says Apps that have a screen lock. Then what we're going to do is keep scrolling down. Here we'll find many functions for other videos for various models, and you'll be able to find functions. But today we're going to use this tool, which is fully updated. For those of you who want to extract this tool, it will ask for a password. You can find it here as well. After doing all that, once we extract the tool, it will look something like this. I'll show you how it will look. We have a PC after extracting this tool. Here it is. It will look something like this. What we're going to do is right-click on it, select Run as Administrator, and it will ask for permission. You'll say yes. And then it will look something like this. Once it looks like this, we'll click Install. After we install everything, we'll have the shortcut here. Right-click it, select Run as Administrator, and it will ask for permission. Click Yes. It will look something like this. If your antivirus activates and blocks the tool, you'll need to disable it again. Restart your PC, disable it, and run it again. If it prompts you to update the tool, do the same. Restart your PC, disable it again, and run it again. Click here where it says Sign In. We won't touch anything, just click Sign In. This will take us to this section. We'll find the drivers. Click here and install this MediaTek driver. which is for the processor we'll be using in this video tutorial. Also, install this other driver. This last driver is very important. I'll tell you why this is very important, because this driver tells us if we have the drivers installed correctly. If we don't have them installed, then we're going to do the following. While we're here, we click here. Here we'll be able to find the drivers. But let's say we're not finding anything. The MTK doesn't appear, then you're going to do this. You're going to click here. You're going to click next, you're going to look for it here. If it appears, you select it and click install. If it doesn't appear, you leave it as is. And we're going to go here, we're going to leave it here on MediaTek, we'll leave it on MediaTek like this, we'll click here on service. Then we're going to click here and we're going to use this option that says Huawei B1. We'll leave it like that. And now we're going to connect the phone while it's turned off. We're going to press the power button, and after a few seconds the power off option will appear, we'll turn it off. After it's completely off, we're going to do the following. We're going to click here where it says. We're going to click here where it says for user data, here, where it says format user data. We're going to click here where it says format. If not, we'll click here, in either of these two options, we can do it. Let's click here. Now this will appear. Here it says, connect phone while it's off, without touching anything. For the drivers, here we'll have it here for the drivers. When the driver appears, we quickly select it. Now we connect the phone. We'll wait. Here, the driver appeared. We click here. On, install. We click here. Done. Here, our phone is being reset. Here it says, successful. It was successful. Let's let the phone restart. The phone is going to restart. Let's wait for it to restart. Done. Now we can disconnect it. We disconnect it. Now we're going to wait for our phone to take us directly to the home screen. Now, when we're on the home screen, I'm going to explain something. Sometimes it happens that it stays with the Google account. If that's your case, stay, because I'll be explaining that whole process. In some cases, it happens that it turns on and then off. If that happens, then you do it with this second method where it says, safe format. If you stay with the account, by using the Google security account information in the video description and in the first pinned comment, you will find a method to solve it.